Welcome to the ultimate destination for all things entertainment. Get ready for exclusive access to the hottest movies, shows, music, and everything in between. From blockbuster premieres to behind-the-scenes action, Roberta Flack's 11 Essential Songs. At a New York concert in 1997, Roberta Flack referred to her voice as a blessed instrument. For generations of listeners, it was just that. A spellbinding force that could be cool or luxurious or swell with suggestive power, often in the same song. Flack, who died on Monday at 88, began her career as a schoolteacher with a solid grounding in both classical music and black church singing. She ended up one of the supreme voices of the 1970s, scoring multiple #1 hits that established her as a star of interpretive pop soul, capable of stunning radio listeners and critics alike. She was a master of the revelatory reinvention. Her first hit, "The First Time Ever I Saw Your Face," was originally a folk ballad by Ewan MacColl. Peggy Seeger's 1957 recording of it is a brisk, warbling take with arpeggiated acoustic guitar. A classic example of the kind of carefree songbird tunes from the early folk revival. In Flack's hands, it is slow, stirring eroticism, with a controlled range of vocal dynamics that moves from whisper delicate to a kind of power that feels like a carnal memory. She did it again in 1973 with "Killing Me Softly with His Song," originally by Lori Lieberman, another folkie, which Flack transformed into a hypnotic meditation. 2 decades later, Lauryn Hill and the Fugees shifted its shape again with their own remake. With those tracks, Flack became the first artist to take Record of the Year at the Grammy Awards 2 consecutive times, with "The First Time" winning in 1973 and "Killing Me Softly" in 1974. Those are just 2 of Flack's most familiar recordings, in a career that also included hit collaborations with singers like Donny Hathaway and Peabo Bryson, and later explorations into jazz standards. Here are 11 of her essential tracks. Though it would take nearly 3 years for this track from Flack's debut album to become a hit. A placement in Clint Eastwood's movie Play Misty for Me was the catalyst. It introduced all the elements of Flack's greatness as a vocalist and an interpreter. Turning a folk ballad by Ewan MacColl into a rich, amorous incantation, Flack controls her voice with delicate restraint, letting it swell from a near whisper to just enough of a cry to reveal a deep passion within. It went to #1 and became the top song of 1972. Her first single was a protest song. Written by Gene McDaniels and earlier recorded by Les McCann, the jazz pianist who discovered Flack and brought her to Atlantic Records. Compared to what has a right-on soul jazz groove and lyrics like, "The president, he's got his war, folks don't know just what it's for." Flack's rhapsodic vocal flights offered a sign of her potential. Another stunning example of Flack's interpretive power and of her role in curating a new pop songbook in the 1970s. She paints this modern standard, made famous with lachrymose sweetness by the Everly Brothers, with soft blue notes and an expertly calibrated range of